This week's object is a map created by Captain John Smith, who was a famous leader of the Jamestown settlement, Virginia's first permanent colony. It's titled Virginia, discovered and described by John Smith, and it was made in 1606. Now, what's depicted in this map are visual representations of the land's topography, as well as its natural culture, several different indigenous nations, and colonial outposts. In this portrayal of the land, it juxtaposes the names of several different indigenous nations with Maltese crosses, which basically were representative of English settlers establishing dominion over the land, which basically means that they felt it was their duty to kind of seize control of the land and kind of establish their authority over it, despite the noted indigenous presence already there. But what's really interesting about this map is that it adopts a Western way of seeing, literally with the bottom representing the East and the Atlantic, spreading towards the top where you see the West and all this new land that they were trying to charter. But if we look more closely at the indigenous perspective, it really fleshes out what this artifact really can mean. We see that there is an intricate geopolitical network of indigenous nations that occupy this land and who shaped its history for centuries prior to English arrival and English settlement. And so when we adopt this perspective, we can see from this artifact that indigenous peoples from the past and those who still occupy the land today contribute and really shape the story of the landscape of Richmond that we try to tell at the Valentine today. Come visit us at the Valentine and look forward to more great videos on the objects in our collections.